I'm Becky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Along with my parents, we will take you on our journey 2 days by sea from Southampton to Andalsnes. We experienced a celebration night on our second sea day. We all dressed for the occasion in formal wear. We dined at the Medina restaurant. This is included in your fare. This is one of the main dining rooms on the Aurora, where you will have your evening meals and experience a high level of service. You will be seated at your table and have your meal served course by course by the waiting staff. The service was excellent and formal, where food is presented on a platter. The menu changes daily, and after a variety of British and international dishes, including classic, always available options. As you can see, that's my main, a pasta dish, and then my dessert, a chocolate cake. That's the rear of the ship. I want to know how to describe various moving points. It's fantastic, I see. At the buffet, I arrived and they were offering a cake that they had made especially for the arrival of the guests for the sea day. Welcome on board the Aurora. I thought that was a fantastic touch. I helped myself to a slice. I made my way to the top of the ship and found a fantastic viewing point. I would love to look at the rear of the ship. It just looks so beautiful. There's a picture of me already all glammed up for the formal celebration night. Later that evening they have like a midnight feast. So there is the hot chocolate and Horlicks and tea and coffee. They have a variety of cheeses and butter. Try not to record video people as I'm going around. A bit difficult as people are starting to turn up and see what they can have for their midnight supper. Variety of sandwiches, variety of cakes and salad. You can help yourself to and rice and all hot food, chips, sausages, pies. This is the next morning, the first port day. So it took us 2 days to travel from Southampton to Andalsnes, and this is as we were coming into Andalsnes really early in the morning. I feel it was about 6 in the morning, 6 a.m. Oh, gorgeous. Andalsnes is often called the Alpine village by the fjord. is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts and those who appreciate dramatic natural scenery. We decided to experience the Golden Train. It is a special tourist-focused journey on the famous Roma Railway. It is recognised as Europe's most scenic train journey. When we arrived at port at Andalsnes, you literally walk off the ship. 2 minutes away there's a tourist information centre, and you can buy tickets for the Golden Train. The evening previously we nearly bought tickets for this experience, but as I remember, I think it was they were charging about £60 per person, and luckily they had sold out, so we didn't have a choice. We needed to go to the tourist information centre or find another way of buying the tickets, or decide to do something completely different. So we went to the tourist information centre, and the train tickets were very cheap. I think they were only comparatively about £18 per person. So what I would recommend is do not buy on the P&O cruises. Wait until you arrive at port and buy your experiences from the tourist information centre or whichever venue you intend to visit. Everything seems to be available to do at that port. There was a few different experiences. There was like going up the gondola to the mountains, and I'm sure there was a few other experiences you can do, and you can literally do it at the port or travel from the port. We decided just to do the Golden Train. We felt that it would have been too much of a squeeze trying to do something else as well. So the story of the Golden Train comes from a compelling piece of Norwegian history. During World War II, as Norway faced German occupation, a secret mission was launched to transport the country's entire gold reserve to safety. The gold, disguised as ordinary cargo, was moved by train from Oslo, and a significant portion of the journey took place on the Roma Railway. A group of brave Norwegian soldiers and resistance fighters successfully navigated this perilous journey, saving 50 tons of gold from the Nazis. The Golden Train excursion commemorates this dramatic event and allows you to travel on the same route as his heroes. The route takes you through the stunning Ramsdalen Valley with its towering peaks, jagged rock faces, and the emerald green Roma River. You'll pass iconic landmarks like the formidable Trollveggen, the Troll Wall. There are folklores and legends associated with the Trollveggen. Trolls are central to Nordic folklore, and the most common belief is that they are creatures of the wild, living in mountains, forests, and caves. They turn to stone if exposed to sunlight. So the most popular legend associated with the Trollveggen is called the wedding party. The jagged peaks, the troll peaks, and the troll wall itself are trolls turned to stone. The story goes that a group of trolls had a massive wedding party in the Ramsdalen Valley. They feasted and danced all night, forgetting to heed the warnings of the impending sunrise. Then the sun's first rays hit the valley. The trolls were instantly petrified, their forms forever frozen in the mountains now form. This legend explains the striking and almost human-like features you might see in the rock formations. Iconic landmarks in the Golden Train are Europe's tallest vertical rock face, the impressive Verma waterfall. The waterfall is quite impossible is quite impressive with a total height of around 381 metres. It's a series of cascades and plungers down the side of the valley, and it splits into multiple channels at its base before it falls into the main Roma River. The Golden Train is a round-trip journey running from Andalsnes to Bajoli and back. Another highlight is the Keeling Bridge, an impressive engineering feat and the most photographed railway bridge in Norway. The Roma River, an emerald green river that winds through the valley. The train ride includes live commentary that tells the story of the Golden Transport operation, connecting the natural beauty of the route to this powerful piece of Norwegian history. The journey has also served as a backdrop for blockbuster movies like Mission Impossible and Harry Potter. The stop at Bajoli is typically a short one, designed to allow passengers to get off the train, stretch their legs and take in the fresh mountain air. For the round trip on the Golden Train, it takes around 2.5 hours. At Bajoli, during this 30-minute break, you can get off the train, take photos and learn more about the history of the railway from your guide or audio guide. While we were there was a temporary exhibit explaining the history of the Golden Train during World War II, and I found that very interesting and insightful. Andalsnes has a population of 2,483. It is a town in Roma multiplicity in Norway. It is located at the mouth of the Roma River at the shores of the Romsdals Fjord, one of the first Norwegian rivers to host English fly fishing. In the 19th century, the river flows through the Ramsdalen Valley, which features some of the most spectacular scenery in the entire country. You can experience the iconic Romsdal Golden cable car for panoramic views. Let the gondola transport you to the Scali mountain. It's about 708 metres above sea level, enjoying a 360-degree view of majestic peaks and fresh fjords. There is a restaurant located at the top of this mountain, which, remember, is 708 metres above sea level. The menu is made up from whichever local ingredients that are seasoned at the time. Enjoying a nice meal while enjoying a spectacular amount of views in every direction.
Look, there's a sign saying your adventure starts just there. I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, there. Yeah. Well, there's the cable car there.
Oh yeah.
You see the, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, that's the cable car there.
So does it start there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they're dark at the top.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice to be helpful, it's lovely.
Oh, and they're advertising the golden train as well, that was another thing.
Yeah, and the golden as well.
It's so pretty. That must be the information centre then. Oh, you can see it. You can see the golden train there at the bottom. It's a golden train. And the gondola goes to the top.
Today is a man walking around with a hat, and there's another conductor called Christian, and they're both in charge of safety on board the train today. So there's a stop and evacuation. Those are the men that will tell us what to do. So right at the back of Easterdalen, that's where the famous Trollstigen Road is. It was actually closed last year because of a rock slide, but it should be opening again this summer. Turn around the corner here, if you look out the right hand side, you'll be able to see the famous mountain Romsdalshorn. It's got like a horn shape on top of the mountain. It's one of the most famous mountains here. and it stands 1,550 metres above sea level. And I can tell you an old story about the mountain. If we go back to a late summer evening in 1828, there was a wedding here in the valley, and two of the guests began earning the set out. And when they returned late in the evening, they proudly told how they had climbed across that wall. Of course, there were no cameras at the time, so naturally they wouldn't believe them. And the feared mountain retained its title as unclimbed. But then 50 years later on, Danish mountaineer Carl Hall was determined to be the first to climb Romsdalsfjord. And on his 7th attempt to reach the top, he finally succeeded. But as he looked over the edge at the top, he could see with his own eyes a stone cairn that two local boys had met there 50 years earlier. So Carl Hall confirmed the earlier ascent. Lovely little church there, carved through. And we're slowly going to enter the next tunnel, the Stabem switchback tunnel. Slowly entering that one now. So the Stabem switchback tunnel is 1,340.
This was the stop at the Drury at the end of the one-way service from Andalsnes on the Golden Train. We had a 30-minute break here, and there was a toilet and a makeshift museum that they'd, only a temporary one, I think during the winter, and that was interesting because it told you about what happened in the war. And you get dropped off by the coach transfer back at the port at the Andalsnes. As you can see, it's right in the town centre. It's very convenient. You can just pop on and off all day long. For as long as you're at the port, you scan your room card to get in and out of the ship. And there's a tourist information centre where you can buy tickets for the cable car or the golden train, or you can just have a little bimbo around the town. That I noticed there was quite a few different cafes and shops you could pop into and have a look at, and just people watch and watch the world go by. It was a really nice little port. If we had more time, we would have done the cable car for sure. It's a nice picture of Andalsnes from the ship. As we're leaving port and going away, sailing away again. Just so beautiful. And the sun's starting to set. As we're sailing away, you can see the town of Andalsnes, the tourist information centre. There's hotels there and shops and cafes. And there's also in the morning there was somebody running, I noticed. I only noticed that because I started to run myself. Back into the cabin.
Stay there the afternoon.
A window at Andalsnes town centre.
Sure you don't want to do some funny running around?
No, I did that yesterday.
Look at the spectacular mountains in the background. Zoomed in onto the snow on the top of the mountains. I was absolutely amazed that it still had snow. This was have been at the end of March. And I felt that there wouldn't be any snow. Well, on the next vlog I will be very, very surprised how much snow it can be in Norway. every morning we received her Horizon newsletter as the one shown in this video, and every hour upon the hour there is something that you can do, whether it's an activity, go to the spa or sauna, bingo, dance classes, inspirational speakers. There was a discussion about diamonds and where they come from and more information about them. There was a discussion about art thieves and the history of art theft, and I found that very interesting. As it goes down the page, you can see there's quite a few different things you can do, like there's a free massage taster. There's different art classes, and there's just every hour there's something to do. You can never ever say that you're bored on a cruise. This is the listings of the restaurants and the restaurant times.